Okay. All right. So it's called two-in-one bot for a reason, because we have the sports classic and we have the futures classic. So these two sectors are quite wonderful. If you want to make money in the cryptocurrency markets, all you just need is the ApolloBot installed on your phone, because we have the sports and we also have the futures. So let me quickly run through the robot and how it works. So when you come in here, you see home, and you want to connect your exchange with the robot. So I want to quickly correct one impression. A lot of people say, where do I send money on ApolloBot? How do I put my money in ApolloBot? You don't put your capital on the robot. You don't put your capital on ApolloBot. Your capital stays in your exchange. All you need to do is to connect the robot to your exchange by coming to this wonderful feature called the API. That's the application programming interface. So this interface allows the robot to connect with your exchange, and it only has one major job. It's to read and to trade, okay? It reads and it trades. It does not do fund transfers, no withdrawals, okay? No fund transfers, no withdrawal. So you can see all our exchanges beautifully lined up. You see OKX, you see Binance, you see Bybit. Let me zoom so you can all see that. You have BitGet, we have the Gate.io. So you can easily choose from all this, okay? So if you go to your CoinMarketCap, you will be seeing these exchanges. You see, you have a list of exchanges: Binance, Bybit, OKX, and you have your BitGet here. You have your Gate.io. So what does that tell you? We are in the top 11 exchanges, okay? We have over 600 exchanges, okay? Out of over 600 exchanges, we are making use of the top 11, okay? We have the first three exchanges, which is the Binance, Bybit, OKX, and followed by BitGet and Gate.io, okay? So when you go to your CoinMarketCap, you will be seeing all these exchanges. So what you need to do is you tap on bind. You just tap on bind. You can watch on the tutorials, and you'll be properly guided, right? So this account has already been bound to the robot, so I cannot do a second binding. So that being said, after that, we have what we call the futures. What we call the futures bot. So the futures bot is quite interesting. It's quite interesting. So if you have the futures bot, so you tap on futures classic. Okay, tap on futures classic, and you'll see everything futures there. So we welcome welcome people coming into the class, to the Zoom. So today is going to be a sports trading majorly sports trading class. Okay. Let me just welcome a few persons. I just want to send in a message to a few persons. Okay. Okay. So all right. Okay. Good. All right. So intelligent trading, convenient and efficient. So it's quite intelligent. ApolloBot is quite intelligent, and the algorithm is quite beautiful, okay, because it makes use of the Microsoft QLib AI, which helps us navigate the market. So you don't need to monitor your trades, okay? You don't need to monitor any trades. You just set up your bot and it starts to trade for you, okay? All you need is just a minimum of $100. It's a minimum of $100. You're good to go, okay? You're good to go with a minimum of $100. So now I go back to my screen and I show us how to trade the futures. So now we have the list of we have a spreadsheet. So if you have your spreadsheet, so you see we have a minimum here, $100. So now we are talking about the futures. You want to trade the futures and you have $100. What do you need to do? locate the spreadsheet and be sure to locate your exchange, all right? So you tap on the link, your exchange, and it opens up and you will see a list like this. You'll see a spreadsheet like this. So you have the $100 all the way to $100,000 or whatever amount you want to trade. So your initial position says for $100, your initial position is 20 USDT, okay? Max order is 7, then your leverage is 10x, all right? So your direction is auto, and the quantity, of course, the quantity is just 2, all right? The quantity is 2, so it's all in, it's all there, right? So you see Dodge and ARB, because I understand that the initial trading position, the minimum order for Ethereum is quite high. So you're going to be experiencing some initial low capital. So you will not see Ethereum in that $20 space anymore. So you can trade according to this table and it's going to be fine. So how do we execute these trades on our bot? How do we execute this trade? So after you must have done your binding, then the next is, remember, you need to do the gas. Remember, after the binding, you need to do what we call the gas. So how do you top up your gas? So it's easy. Come to your robot, come to the bottom here. You see this interface, this icon called mine. So the icon on your ApolloBot at the bottom right corner called mine. So you tap on mine. You tap on mine, then you come over to let it open. Good. So when you tap on mine, next is you tap on deposit. So here you see deposit here. So you tap on that. So the minimum is 30 USDT. So the minimum gas is 30 USDT. When you tap on this, then you copy this address. This address has, it's a Matic network, as a Polygon Matic network. You copy this address, take it to your exchange, send a minimum of $30. Then once it reflects in your account, then you come over here, you see the buy gas. So before you tap on buy gas, you make sure the gas, the $30 is reflected. Either your $30 or $50 or $100. Remember, you're doing 10% of your capital, all right? So your gas fee should be 10% of your capital. So you're trading $300, you should know, of course, $30 will go, and a $500 capital will go with a gas of $50. So when you tap on buy gas, you will see the gas rates here. So if you've done that of $30, you pick the $30, gas. When you pick on it, you tap on pay. You see at the bottom there, you see pay. So you tap on pay, then that will go. So now your robot is ready to trade. So what's next? You want to do according to you want to trade according to this table right here. So you want to trade according to the table, then you just have to pick on your capital, look at the table, choose your capital, then you tap on Futures Classic. Okay, tap on Futures Classic, then you choose the coin, you pick the coin. So it has that multiple selection. You can select all your coins at once. When you're done, you pick on confirm. You tap on confirm. So now this screen will pop up, a new page pops up like this. So remember, this is the Futures Classic. So this is the futures. We're not talking of sports right now. So when you come here, remember you need to stick to the AIDCA. So you stick to AIDCA, then you pick on your positions, your initial position. You can see my screen. You can see my screen. It's BTC, BNB, and Solana. So you pick on your coin, then you come in and you impute the initial position. So depending on what the table says, you put it in, then the maximum order is 7. Then make sure it's on the parameter here, make sure it's on auto, stays on auto. So now if you're trading between $100 to say 500, just always check the table. You can see from $100 to 500, the leverage is 10x. So remember, it's 10x. So you will choose 10x if you're doing between $100 and $500. You choose 10x. And once you're done with this, that's all you need to do. Then the next is for you to launch it here by tapping on bulk futures. You see your green tab down here. Once you tap on it, it launches into the trade, and that's how the robot takes over from there and you start making money. All right. So you want to check on your trades. You come to these futures at the bottom here. You see there's a futures icon here, and also you see a sports icon. Okay. So now we're checking out the futures icon. So you're going to tap on that futures icon. You tap on it to see what the robot is doing for you. So you can see this robot is trading according to the capital. So it's trading already, and it's making some good, it's been making some good rounds. All right. So that's how you run the ApolloBot. So that's futures. So the futures bot is quite classy. It's awesome. So with your $100, you can hop on this. You can hop on that boat, and you can move on. So on futures, we're done presenting the futures. We're going to be moving into the sports. All right, we're going to be moving into sports trading. So I'm going to switch to my other device. I'm going to switch to my other device. All right, okay. I'm here now. So I'm going to share my screen again. Screen share, start. I hope you can see my screen. So it's quite clear. We're talking about the sports, right? So you see, the sports is quite different from futures. For those of us who know who trade sports, see, sports is quite different. These are price negotiations and settlements done on the spot. Okay, the sports involves settling trades immediately. Okay, while futures trading involves settling trades at a future date. Okay, it's agreed upon by both parties. Okay, all right. So we're going to be talking about sports, and let's see what sports is all about. Now you tap on your sports classic. You tap on sports classic. You can see these coins are listed. All right. So, but then if you want to trade sports, generally sports trading involves good capital. All right. You want to acquire some points. You want to go in for the bull run. You need to get in with some good capital for you to make some good money. Okay. Yes, you can come in with your $100 and trade it automatic with your $100. But then if you want to make some good money with your $100 or your $200, you'd have to now practice what we call the semi-trading system. Okay. The semi-trading system, where you have to select the coins yourself, then you make sure you're coming in at the right, from the bottom somewhere, then you allow the robot to take over from there. Okay. So now, if we go into the sports, let's go into the sports, for example. I hope my screen is clear. So the robot has different, you can see the strategy type. You have the AI DCA, you have the DCA. You also have the AI grid, and you have the grid. So a lot of people don't know the difference between the DCA system and the grid system. The two systems are quite powerful, okay? They're quite good, okay? So what is DCA? What does the DCA mean, okay? DCA means dollar cost average, okay? Where your robot does the first buy and followed by extra other buys, okay? That's what the DCA is. So the bot will place one, the bot places one take profit for all the orders. Dollar cost average. You buy at different level, okay? The price of the take profit and the volume are recalculated as the robot is buying low. I want to let me, okay, this is it. If you can see my screen, you have talking of the DCA, this is DCA here. How does DCA work? The robot starts from the top and it takes a different, as the market drops, the robot accumulates and buys more for you. So if you want to accumulate more coins and sell at a bigger profit, you need what we call the DCA. Then if you want to trade and you want to just return your money as you're trading, your money returns immediately. As you trade, you return, you use what we call the grid. Okay, so now the robot comes, the robot trails down the market and it buys, it keeps buying and keeps accumulating, such that when there is a turnaround, it makes a sell. Okay, it makes a sell at a good price. All right. So the crypto trading robot, the ApolloBot, takes average buying price and it adds it to the take profit percentage. Okay, so it takes as it buys cheaper, it recalculates your profits, unlike the grid. All right. Now, what does the grid do? This is grid here. The grid takes profit. The grid takes profit for every single grid. So the robot comes here. This is grid 1, grid 2, grid 3, grid 4. So the robot takes profit for every grid. So if you're trading BTC on grid, it means that when the market is here, the robot sets a take profit for this particular grid 1. Okay? When the market comes down, it will also buy in more, but then it sets another take profit. So for every grid, there is a take profit. I hope we understand the difference between the grid and the DCA. For the grid, there's a take profit for every grid. So it's different from the DCA. For the DCA, as the market dips, for every dip, the robot will accumulate more coins for you. And as it accumulates the coin, it will quickly recalculate the price as related to the current price. So thereby generating what we call the average price for us. This is an example. You buy at 5, it comes down to 4, the robot buys at 4, comes down to 3, it buys at 3, comes out to 2, it buys at 2, and comes out to 1, it buys at 1. So the robot buys at all this level for DCA, and it calculates your average. Your average turns out to be 3. 3 becomes your average. So what does that mean? It means that when the price of this currency goes a little bit above here, the robot can sell, or you can sell, depending, okay? So it tends to bring the average price closer to the current price. So it recalculates for you. While the grid takes different grids of the market, okay? So you have grid 1, you have take profit, grid 2, you have different. So now, people want to ask, which is best for us? The both of them are very beautiful, they are very good, but then there is a reason for DCA. DCA helps you to accumulate more coins, Okay, if you're preparing for the bull run, you use the DCA. Okay, if you're preparing for the bull run, you use the DCA. You want to accumulate and you sell at a greater profit, you use the DCA. Okay, also, if you have small capital, you use the DCA. Okay, also, if you're trading a coin that is quite volatile, all right, the DCA is also good. Then for the grid is good for quite some for some good capital. You have some good capital, you use the grid. So the grid, what does the grid do? It trades and it returns your money. It just keeps trading at every grid. So now, if you're looking at Bitcoin, so you can trade between $60,000, okay, and $30,000. So this is a grid. So the robot now generates different grid lines, and what does it do? So for every grid, there's a take profit. So it's not really holding your coins. I don't know if you get that. It's not really holding your coins. Okay, now let's now quickly summarize. Let's differentiate between the DCA and the grid. Number one, the DCA bot will place one take profit for all orders. DCA, one take profit for all orders, while the grid bot will place take profits for different orders separately, for different lines. You can see the difference. The difference is the DCA takes an average price and places one take profit, while the grid bot will take different take profits at different points. Okay. Secondly, is the DCA bot reduces the risk of purchasing high. Okay, it reduces the risk of purchasing high by investing at consistent intervals. Okay, what do I mean? DCA reduces the risk of buying a particular coin it reduces the risk of buying a particular coin at a very high price, okay? Okay, it reduces the risk of buying at a very high price. So it breaks down the price in different, it breaks down the price, okay? So that's what DCA does for you. So it reduces the risk of purchasing high by investing at consistent intervals. So you can put your interval, you will see your bot has what you call, if you go to DCA, look at it. What are these intervals? Look at the intervals here. You can have a margin ratio of 12%. So the robot is saying that for every 12% drop, it will purchase, okay? For every 12% drop, the robot will take on a particular, it will come into the market and buy some assets for you, okay, at a reduced price. So for every 12%, in this case, it will buy in for you. So that's what the DCA does. While for the grid bot, the grid works best when any particular pair is in range. Okay, when a pair is ranging with no clear up or down. What do I mean by that? When there's no clear pump and there's no clear dump. So the grid works in a ranging market. So this is a ranging market here. Ranging market is a market that does this. It goes here, comes here, it goes here, comes here, it goes here, comes here, it goes here, it comes here. So look at the grids here. Okay, these are the grid lines. So the grid bot works best when any particular pair is in a range with no clear up or down trend in a longer period or a sideways market. So what kind of coins can you trade in a grid? In a grid, you can trade Bitcoin in a grid. You can trade Ethereum in a grid because they are always moving. Most times they move up, comes down. Today Bitcoin goes 2%. Tomorrow it comes down 5%. So if you spot those coins, you put them on grid. So that's grid for you. So the third point is that the DCA, the dollar cost average bot, helps you to average token buying, okay? So you would have bought a lot of coins for a good price over a period of time. Like in this period we are in, you would want to buy more. You want to use our advice to use the DCA in this period. So what does it do for you? You accumulate coins in this kind of period because we're entering a season where we're expecting some bull movements. So the DCA helps you to average tokens by buying a lot of coins at a very good price. Okay. So while the grid trading bot lets you profit from the market fluctuations, do you get that? The grid trading bot will let you profit from the market fluctuations without having to hold these tokens. So you don't need to hold. Okay, so the grid trading bot does not hold your coins. So if you want to hold, you use the DCA. But if you want to trade, you just want to trade profiting from different grids, use the grid bot. So at this juncture, I want to introduce us to a system where we could trade with our little capital, okay? Because we have a list of coin. Let me delete. So please, if you're following, I need a thumbs up here. I need a thumbs up. If you're following, I need a thumbs up in the chat so I'll be sure people are with me. Okay, I need a thumbs up. I need some thumbs up. If you're following, I'm going to stop sharing. Following, thumbs up. All right. Okay. Okay, thank you. So we're going to enter into what I call the selection. Okay, if you want to make some good money with your little capital, because I've heard people coming to my box to tell me I have $100, I have $200. Okay, so you're going to do what we call the semi-auto trading. But if you have your $2,000, your $5,000, you just place it on AI DCA and it will rule for you, or the AI grid. It will go fine. So the AI DCA will help you to gather more coins and sell at a good price, while the AI grid will help you sell at different points in time, at different levels of the grid. Okay, so
excuse me, sir.
we'll launch into
this AI grid. Can one set a
yes.
grid and DCA in one account?
Yes, of course. For different coins, you might want to set your BTC, your Bitcoin on grid, and you want to set the other coins that move in one direction. Some of these volatile coins, those coins have a clear movement. You can set them on DCA. So I want to show us how we can pick some of these coins and trade and instruct the robot to trade for us, especially if you have little capital. So we have a target. You could run this for the next 1 or 2 months and you will see the difference. Okay.
All right.
So first of all, the ApolloBot has provided us with a wonderful interface where we can check these prices. So this is how you trade. I share my screen. So this is how you, hold on. Okay. Where is my, okay. I share my screen one more time. So we're going to be looking at 2 or 3 methods. 2 or 3 methods to trade our spots. Number 1 method, if you have capital, if you have good capital, all you need to do, you come on spots, tap on spots classic. All right, tap on spots classic. Now you want to pick, maybe you pick BTC and maybe an Ethereum. So you want to run these 2 coins on cycle. You want to run them on cycle. So you pick BTC and Ethereum like I just did, and you confirm. When you confirm, you then say, okay, I want to accumulate this, I want to accumulate BTC. If you want to accumulate BTC, you use the AI DCA. But then if you want the robot to sell BTC as the price changes from one grid to another, selling at different prices, use the AI grid. So let's tap on AIDCA. Then you see this is automated. You don't need to touch any other thing. So once you set it up this way, with your $5,000, the AI will trade for you. You just tap on bulk. You then tap on bulk spot. Then the trading starts. That's the number one method. You see, this is fully automated. That's number one. What's the second method? The second method is you have $100, but you still want to partake in this, in the sports. You're interested in sports. You want to accumulate coins. You want to prepare for the bull run. You want to make money every single day. This is what you do. You tap on Sports Classic. Tap on Sports Classic. It's the second method. This is what I call the hybrid system, or you can call it the semi-auto trading system. So now you see that the ApolloBot has provided us with what we call the 24 hours price change. You can see the percentage change. The percentage change in 24 hours. So what do you want to do? You don't want to trade coins that have already at the top level. Okay, you want to trade coins that are still at the bottom. Okay, so you use what we call the 24 hours percentage change. That's why the robot provided this here. So what do? You come here, you tap on that arrow. Okay, you tap on it. You can see what happened. It will show you from the top to the bottom. So what does this mean? You wouldn't want to go into a trade with YFI. Okay, so I'm just showing us the manual system. It's a semi-auto system. So for me, this is a no, this is a no, this is a no, this is a no. You can see they are all on green. This has done 21%, this has done 18, this has done 10, this has done 10. So you would like to go for coins that are still within that 3% range. So what do? You tap on that 24 hours percentage change again. You tap on it this way, and it's going to switch. Can you see something? You can see that we have meme coin at the bottom, 24% low. So it's at the bottom. So I might like to tell my robot, hey, I love this coin. You know why? Because this coin is at the bottom. So I want to take it from the bottom to the top. So I can easily make 3% in a day from this coin. So this is the second system, trading from the robot's dashboard using the semi-auto system, using the 24 hours percentage change. So what will I want to do here? I have my $100. So I just come here, I tap on meme, I tap on this meme coin, and I tap on confirm. I don't want to use the AIDCA because my initial position might be too, the AIDCA might have $20 is too much for me. Okay, so what do? You tap on DCA. So now when you tap on DCA, you see the system is now opened up. So what do? You quickly do some calculation. You have $100. You want to split your $100 into 5 places. So it means, and mind you, with your $100, you cannot trade. You cannot use this. You cannot use what we call the martingale. Sorry, I'm trying to pull down my. You can't use the martingale system. Okay, can't use the martingale system. Where's this coin? Okay, you can't use the martingale system. So I tap on meme coin again. I confirm. So what's next? What's next for me? Sorry. So you see the martingale. Sorry. DCA. Okay, now you tap on DCA. So you might want to reduce your initial amount, maybe 15 $15, or you leave it at 20. But you cannot use the martingale. You know why? Because the martingale will double your position. The martingale will come here. It will do, this is what the martingale will do for you. So that's why you cannot trade with your $100 on auto. Okay, you want to make more money, use the DCA. Just use the DCA. So you put your 20 here. This is what martingale does for you. From 20, the next order becomes 40. And what happens to the next order? It becomes 80. Are you seeing how you're already out of the market? Just in the third position, in the third order, you're already out, because when you add up this is $140. So this plus this plus this is already 140, and you have $100. So it can't work. Okay, it can't work. So what you do, you just use your flat. Okay, just go with flat. So what's your flat going to do for you? Your flat will do this: 20 for the first order. Please mute. 20 for the first order, another 20 for the second, another 20 for the third, another 20 for the fourth, and another 20 for the fifth. So you can see you have exhausted your $100 in 5 places. This is the DCA system. And by so doing, the robot then calculates your take profit. So if it's a 2%, it will take the average and calculate it for you. Can someone help me mute? Okay, so you choose the flat. I hope I'm clear. So you use the flat, and the next thing you want to do is you edit this to 5, into 5 places, not 7, because it will not work. Okay, so you can trade between $15 and $20. All right, you can trade between $15 and $20. Okay, so this is the second method. So I've talked about.
Sorry, sir.
Yes.
I want to ask a question. That place, there's the strategy is not martingale but flat.
Yes.
Then what of take profit? Is it partial or full?
It's full take profit, full.
Okay, sir.
So if
the only thing that
you're trading, yeah,
the only thing that will change there is the martingale. We change it to flat.
Okay. Okay, hold on. You know, I talked about the AI when you're trading with the fully automated system and when you're trading with the semi-automated system. So the AI system does not give you that chance to tamper with the setting. You can see it's all smart allocation. So the robot allocates the profit, okay, and it allocates the margin ratio.
Yes.
That's what it does. All right. So, but you want to trade semi-auto, when you switch to DCA, you can see it's all open. It means that I can change my profit. I can say I want 3% from this market because I'm using DCA.
Okay.
So by the time I buy the dip, I would come here and I change it. So if I were to trade BTC, I would trade BTC on a dip. I'm going to hold BTC, and I can gladly say I want 50% on BTC. And I'm sure before February, March, I would have gotten 50% on BTC. But then you need good capital to trade on that. So it can be worth it. Yes, so it can be worth it. So I can easily set my BTC on 50% because I know BTC will do more than 100%. Okay.
Between
so now,
February.
Of course, yes. Of course, you can do that. Or you can put it on AI grid and enjoy it on AI grid. So let's forge ahead. So I've mentioned two methods. First one is using the AI DCA. If you have some good capital, just trade it, automate your system, put in the basics, just put in the AI, tap on AI DCA, then you you just press, you just confirm it, or you put on the AI grid and you confirm. So that's the advantage of having good capital. But then if you have a little capital, you want to make as much profits in this market. So you have to use the DCA, that's the semi-auto. So you come here, you choose, you have to make it flat. Because with your $100 and $200, you might not be able to afford this martingale because it's going to double the order. So you just come in and do the flat and the rest, and you can also come here and do single. You can see what I did. So I changed it to flat and single. So that's for those who want to just come into the market and take their profits out in less than 2 days. Then you trade again. Okay, so you come in every day, you take it and go out. So that's the
every day you will need to set it again.
It's your choice. It's your choice.
Each time it takes profit, you go back and set again.
You can set another coin.
Okay.
Yeah, probably for the following day, it could be Solana coming down. So the idea of using the semi-auto, don't get me wrong, the idea of using the semi-auto is for you to have some kind of control over the coins you want to trade.
All right, sir.
Okay? You could see a coin at the bottom of the market. Then you can decide to go and take that trade and make 5% from that coin. So I'm still coming. Your questions will come later, but allow me to run through this presentation because it's recorded. So now I've talked about the auto trading. I've talked about picking trades from the dashboard, from the 24 hours percentage, from the 24 hours percentage rating. The next is you can set up your own trading tools. Like you can set up trading view. You can set up what's it called on your Binance or your exchange. Why do you set up on trading view? So you can know where the market is headed. Okay, let's take this for example. Let's go to trading view. This is the third method I want to use. All right. I go to trading view. I run through. Where's my trading view? Okay. Trading view. Okay. So now, what have I done in my trading view? I have my Apollo spots here. All right. I have selected some coins. So what do? I study them. I come here. I just I tap on. Okay, you can see. I just want to check on these coins in trading view. So then what I do this, I want to sort. I want to see the lowest performing coin. Let me just see where I can hop in from. So just do a little bit of analysis. Okay. Okay, let me do the inverted. Sorry, sort by percentage. So what it's trying to tell me that okay, Solana is coming down, Waves is coming down, Field is coming down. Okay, let me tap on that. We talked of meme coin, right? So this is the third approach. The third approach. Okay. So let's open this coin. Can you see? It's red, very red. Okay. So this coin is still quite new. So you might want to come in here and say, okay, I want to do, let me see where this coin is headed. All right. It might not be this coin. I'm just giving you an example.
Yes.
You can say, wow, this coin is going to do 29% in 1 day. It's possible. You can say that means I can take 7% from this coin. Okay. So let's look at another coin. Come here. I check on link. I tap on link. Okay. Then I open up link this way. So can you see the chart?
Yes.
So you can see what's happening here. So this one, it's like you're doing a little bit of analysis, but you're not doing so much. So you just come and say, okay, this link is red. So let me see what I can take from link. Then I can check what is going to happen here. So those of us who love trading sports can come and say, okay, so it means I can do 3.7% on link, but then I want to see how deep. What's the possibility of link going down? You know, there are possibilities, right?
Yes.
There are possibilities of link going down. Link can even come all the way here. So you can see my trend is showing me that, okay, if link comes down this way, this is 24% down. So now, what's the advantage of using the ApolloBot here in this case? So I could easily say, I want to break down this 24%. In this dip, I want to apply the dollar cost average. How do you apply dollar cost average in a dipping market? So when you analyze the market this way, you have 24.04% here. If you can see what I mean. I hope you can see the 24 points. Where is my annotator? I'll find it to the edge. Okay, so you can all see the 24 points. So I can say I will divide it into 5 places. Or I can divide it into 7 places. So it means 3%. Yeah, if you use your calculator, you divide 24%, 24 divided by 7. Or you could say 24 divided by 5. You want to trade maybe 5 grid lines, or you want to trade 5 margin, you want to trade 5 margins. Okay, so I could say 24 divided by 5. 24 divided by 5 is 4.8. So approximately 5%. I don't know if you got the maths. So
yes,
I have divided this market drop in case, just imagine link drops down up to this grid line by 24%. It means I'm going to make more money. So what do? I go back to my ApolloBot. I come here. I look for link. Okay. I search for link. So this is how to trade semi-auto, right? I look for link. I search. This is link. Link is on -4%. So you can see there's a potential for link to come up to +5. All right. So you tap on link, you confirm. So according to my charts, I saw that there's a possibility of link coming down by 24%. And I have done my math. I've divided it. So now I'm going to do what? I will switch to DCA. That's number 1. Then how much am I trading with? Say you're trading with $200. Now you want to go into the market with about maybe 15% of your capital. All right?
$100 then.
Yeah, it depends. It depends. If you want to go, if you're doing $200 or $100, either way, you just calculate maybe 15% of your, okay, let's say $100. Okay. So we are dealing with the smallest capital here.
Yes,
so you do 15%. Okay, 15% of that is, of course, is 15, right? So what does that mean? I come here, I put 15. So now, what are we doing? We want to trade link. We have $100. We want to trade link. So I put my initial position as 15. What's my maximum order? I could say my maximum order should be 5 because I am trading with just $100. So it's 5 here. So what's next? I come to my parameter because my capital, I cannot afford a martingale strategy with my capital. I will switch to flat. So what does that mean? It means that the robot will be buying at every dip is $15, $15, $15 for 5 times because I have the maximum order I'm putting here is 5. So it's going to do 15 into 5 places. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing is 15 into 5 places. That's 75. So it means I can even add the 6th one, right? I can make it, I can add another 6. So it makes 90. So I do this, I say 6. So it means with my $100, I can go in as deep. I can go in 6 times deep. I hope, am I communicating? It means with my $100, I can go into the market 6 times deep using the flat, the parameter should be flat. So what's the next? I want to put this trade on single. It's your choice. You can put it on cycle, you can put it on single, but why do you put it on single? Because your capital is small and you might want to trade another coin another day. So you put it on single. Now, how much do you want to take out from this market? So looking at this, you can comfortably say, I'm taking out maybe 2.5, or you can say 3%, because we've seen the charts. So what's next? Now, trading stop. I explained trading stop in our last class. It's in the record. So trading stop, the robot follows the market at every given point in time. It locks in on every profit so that when the market bounces back, it will take out the full profit, so that you don't lose on any market. You don't lose on any market, on any price movement. Okay, so we leave the trailing stop. The next is, what's our margin ratio? Remember what we did? We saw this here. Okay, we saw this and we said this is 24% drop. So we divided it into about 5 places. Okay, you can divide it into 6 places. So if you divide into 6, what does it say? It means it says 4. So 4%. Okay, so you do 24% divided by 6. Why is it 6? Because we are doing 6 orders. We're taking 6 orders, right? So you say 24 divided by 6. So let me draw a line here so you understand. So what are we doing? We want to take this market in 6 places. Yes. Okay, so like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want to buy into the dip at every given point in time. For every 4% drop, we want to buy. Okay, that's clear, right? So let's go back. So now 24%. So we'll come back here and we say we're doing 6. We divided 24 by 6. So we have maximum order of 6. So it means my $100 I can participate in this market with my $100, right? So now my profit is $3, and next the margin ratio now is no longer 5. Okay, so it's now 4. Yes, I hope you understand how it got to 4. We did 24% divided by 6, so you get 4. So it means for every percentage drop, for every 4% drop in the market, when the market drops, so 4% the robot will buy, 4% the robot will buy. It will do this until you make your 3%. That's when the robot will opt out of this market. So that's it. So we've set our parameters. Our rebound average remains the way it is. So with this clearly set, what do? We tap on the launch. Okay, so we launch there and the robot starts to work. And you'll see you will make so much money using this semi-auto system. This is for those who have little capital. You have $10,000, you might not need to come into this, use this. But then if you use this, you make more money, definitely. So I've been able to show us how we can tap in into the sports markets using these systems, okay? So I've been able to show us what to do. You look at the coin, look at the percentage change, you tap on the percentage change, you see all the green. Just leave the green, you just come down to the coins that are already in red. You can see the red coins. They will definitely turn out to be green. So that's how you win trading sports. So from time to time, we'll be sharing signals of some profitable trades on how you can take on the semi-auto system. All right. I hope that's clear enough. So I share my screen so I can show us what 200. So if you have $200, okay, you open up the ApolloBot this way, right? You open up. You could say I want to choose. You tap on the 24 hours change. Okay, you tap on the 24 hours change. Later, I'll be showing you how to use the trading view, not today, some other class. So 24 hours change shows, let me see. Okay, so I see the WLD coin, the world coin. So I tap on this, okay? Tap on world coin. So $200. Okay, $200. So you can decide if you want to go for martingale, if you want to go for flat. It's your choice, okay? Your choice. So now my initial position will be 30. So I'm trading on semi-auto now. So I'm going to choose DCA because I want
please,
to
can you
acquire
mute
more
everybody,
coins
please?
to sell. I want to acquire more coins to sell at a very good profit. Okay, can we be on mute, please? So now,
Please
what's
put
next? What do I
everybody
do?
on mute, please. Thank you.
Yes, pray that.
Can we help with the mute, please? Can we be on mute? Thank you.
Chop or scam that woman money. Or if no be good thing wey you want for the woman, e turn out to be like this. Anything wey she dey plan.
Hello, please, who is talking? Can you be on mute, please? Can you mute yourselves? Thank you.
If your intention na for good thing,
Or
make the money.
possibly you can make me a cohort so that I can mute everybody.
She dey plan evil. As you dey hold that candle, as you dey talk all these things, as you don pray all your prayers, you dey talk all these things.
All right. Share my screen. So a $200 account. I won't be using martingale because it's just a $200 account. So I start with 15% of your capital. That's 30. This is a $200 account setup. So I want to do that. How deep do you want to go in the market? So you can say, would 7 be okay? Okay, 7 could be okay, or you do 6. So what do? You say 30, you say 30 times 6. So you see where your capital is. So 30 times 6 is 180. So we make this 6. All right. So the next is the parameters. I pick on flat. So after that is full TP. Then my profit taking 2% is okay for me because I want to go in and out every single day. So 2%. The next is trailing stop. Every other thing is okay. So my margin ratio, I want to put it at 5. Say 5. Okay. So what does that mean? For every 5% drop, I want to buy world coin. So you can say 6 times 5. That's 30%. So you have just prepared for a 30% dip. So either ways, you're going to make 2% out of whether it dips 30% or not. So that's how the setup will be. So with this, the next thing you're going to be doing is you tap on ball. All right. So you tap on this and that goes. So that's how you set up using, and again, once again, I forgot something, make sure you switch to single. Unless that coin is a coin that is so deep in your charts. If the coin has hit the bottom rock, you can put it on cycle. So you can allow it to cycle for the next 10%. Okay? So if the coin is at it's way at the bottom, you can put it on cycle. But if you just want your 2% or your 3%, just put it on single, then you come out of the market because you just have $200. So this is a good setup to trade the semi-auto system using the ApolloBot spots. All right. And with this, you're going to be making cool 1% to 5% every single day. So you can set it up yourself. Okay. Then if you have $5,000, $10,000, you just go and use the AI DCA or the AI grid. Put your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, and your BNB, and probably Matic. And you just trade and make cool cash every single day. All right. So that's stop sharing. Okay. All right. So we come back to the ApolloBot. So we set up according to the table. So a $200 says you pick on Dodge, and so I can.
ARB.
Okay. So you
And
can,
the OP.
you can just. So you look for your Dodge, wherever your Dodge is. So you tap on the, okay, this OP is already on. So I could pick on any coin just a sample, okay? So
yeah,
I pick
just
on
demonstrate with any coin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a demonstration. So I pick on any coin and I tap on confirm this way. So you can see by default, it should be AIDCA, right? Initial position should be 20. Maximum order should be 12, should be 7. Then now the direction is auto. Okay, it's auto. Then the leverage according to the what's it called? According to the spreadsheet is 10. The leverage is 10. Okay, so we choose 10. After we're done choosing 10, so that's all because it's on auto. So we don't need to do any other thing anymore. So what next do? You can see it's smart allocation. Everything is smart allocation. So the next thing you need to do is to tap on launch. So once you tap on launch, the robot will pick the trade and to start trading. So you can select multiple coins. You can select the 3 coins at the same time. So this is how to set your $200 account. So